What's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of HeroCraft here on the channel. That is right, we are back with another episode of HeroCraft, and it is very weird where I'm at right now, but as you guys can see right there, there's a beacon, and we are going to be starting a new haste mine today, and I don't really know why. We don't really need resources. I just am in the mood to mine, so I think we're going to be starting off this episode with a 30-minute mining session with this haste beacon, and it should be pretty fun. But there are some things I want to talk about before we get into that, and that is we did not have an episode of HeroCraft last week, and if you guys didn't know, my internet was out in my house and I didn't have internet for about a week, but I have it back now, which is pretty awesome. And you guys have been seeing those Halloween videos coming out recently, as well as a couple other ones I plan to record later today and tomorrow, so that I can get them out for you guys in this week. But yeah, it should be a pretty fun episode of HeroCraft. After we, haste mine and everything in our mine, I have a farm that I want to build, and then that will probably be it for the episode. So yeah, we're gonna get right into this episode right here and start this 30-minute time lapse. So hopefully you guys do all enjoy. Let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so I'm not sure how long I actually was mining for, but I cleared out this area right here. I think next episode maybe we'll do this again, or I'll just do this off camera, but I'll clear out, the back end, and then maybe the right end over here, and then also this area right here to make this haste mine complete. But we actually got really unlucky. This is my resources chest right here, and we got a lot of iron, I guess, but not much gold. And not too many diamonds, so I feel like we got a little bit unlucky. But then we also have 2 double chests almost of cobblestone and a couple of the other blocks, so I'm going to take a couple of these things back home with me, probably a little bit at the andesite because I do not have that much at my house, and then maybe all of these resources right here. But yeah, I think now we're going to move on with our plan for today's episode, so it should be pretty awesome. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff right here, and that's pretty cool. Okay guys, so it has been some time since I recorded the last clip, the time lapse and everything like that, but we are now in a completely different area, and I'm actually going to be starting a redstone area where we're going to build a lot of automatic farms so that we can AFK and get a lot of stuff while we're AFKing. So I think I want to make it in this area. If you guys remember our old house and like the first 15 episodes of the series, it's right over there. And then we made a wheat farm that we never terraformed, so now I'm going to have to finally get to terraforming this because it's going to look ugly if I don't. But yeah, we're going to make our redstone area over here, and I guess our first farm that we're going to work on is a Nether Wart Farm. So I brought a lot of nether stuff with me today, and I don't know if I've made one yet in the Halloween series because I'm not sure when I'm going to do that in the Halloween series. I haven't really recorded all the episodes yet, so we're going to have to see if I've made another Wart Farm in there yet. But I'm going to be making one on HeroCraft as well, and I got a couple of things with me today, and hopefully we can make a really good Nether Wart Farm. So I'm going to get a good design going for it. I think I want to make it just have enough to get at least like 4 stacks when you clear it out every time, because that would be the best. I do have to bring some redstone over here because I don't have any, but yeah, after I do that, then we should be pretty good. But I'm going to make a bit of a design for this thing, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so I've been playing around with a couple of designs, and I think this is the one I really like. So I don't have enough soul sand, so I am going to have to go into the nether to get some. But basically, we have our regular old nether brick right here on the bottom. The soul sand is going to go on top of it, and then around the ring we're going to get some or red nether brick. Sorry, I forgot the name of the block for a second there, but red nether brick is the block of choice for this area right here. And then in the middle, we're going to put a dispenser, and we're going to hook up 4 dispensers around the outside to a what is it called, a lever, and then the lever is going to activate them all and shoot all the nether wart into these areas right here. And I'll decorate this area down here as well, but it should be a pretty easy farm to make. I just need a couple more supplies, so I'm going to head into the nether, and maybe we'll do another time lapse of me gathering up some of those materials. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm going to go head into the nether right now, and hopefully I can get enough soul sand and red nether brick to complete this build. Alrighty guys, so I decided against going with the time-lapse and everything. It just would have taken a bit too long for the video's sake, I think, but also it would have been just a very short, like 30-second time-lapse, and I didn't feel like I was gonna really include that in the build, so I just decided to get the resources myself, and I keep having to figure out new ways to get in here because it is kind of difficult to get in here. But there we go, we are now back in this farm area. I got all the soul sand, as you guys can see, and I actually planted a little bit of our nether wart over there. Now, I forgot to bring the redstone with me because I'm just terrible at remembering things, so I did forget that, but we can finish up all the aesthetic things that we have to do. So I actually want to clear out all of this grass right here and turn it into magma blocks as well as glowstone, and then we're going to cover everything up with red glass because I think that will look really nice. So let's get out our glowstone and do that first, and then we'll get all the magma blocks in, just so we're not stepping on magma blocks and getting hurt, because that is not very fun. At least I don't think it's fun. Maybe you guys think it's fun. Is it fun to be on fire all the time? I guess you're not really on fire with a magma block, but you do get hurt, so I don't know. I don't think I'd very much enjoy being getting hurt all the time. It's like standing on cactuses, and I don't think standing on cactuses is very fun. So we're just gonna place down glowstone first, and that was a random tangent that I go on, but sometimes I do that. I don't really know, I'm weird like that. Anyways, yep, we're gonna finish up this whole area right here, and I kind of want to do a bit on camera because I feel like most of the times when we do these types of projects, I kind of just skip ahead and don't show you guys the building of everything. So I feel like today I'm just going to show you guys the building, and if I say something that makes me sound really weird, then I guess that's just showing you guys that I make mistakes too. I don't really know, but I guess I'm still getting hurt from these magma blocks every once in a while. That's because I can't walk in a straight line, but okay. This is dangerous, guys. This is very dangerous, and it's damaging our armor quite a bit. So I wish our thorns would like attack the magma blocks. What if that was a real thing, and like the magma blocks just broke because we have thorns on our chest plate? Oh, that was weird. Whoa, what if I could use that to like glitch up onto that block right there? That would be kind of cool, like getting hurt. Like I know you can do that in cactus parkour, but probably in magma as well. And I am actually going to be using magma blocks for a farm design in this area in the future, but I just have to be able to get everything. And I actually don't have enough magma blocks to finish off this area. I thought I would, but it turns out I don't. So I do have to go back to the base anyways to get the redstone, so I guess I have to go back to get magma blocks as well. But I had to make a lot of these things because I was making magma cream and everything. So I'm gonna have to head back to the base and get the other stuff. So, oh man, I gotta do another jump cut. Alrighty, and now I've got all of our magma blocks placed in, and we are good to go. We just gotta place in this red glass now, and it should be all good to start putting in the redstone to this build. So aesthetically, I don't think this build is very pleasing. The nether blocks just don't look good to me for some reason, and I feel like the magma blocks and glowstone are kind of forced, but I needed some form of lighting. And I mean, the red glass makes it look a little bit better, but we'll have to put a roof on this place as well, and I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. I was thinking maybe do something with like nether brick or nether rack dropping down and looking kind of like a cave ceiling, but I don't know if that will work out too well, so we'll have to see what we want to do about that. But I hope I have enough glass here to finish it off. I do have a whole nother stack on me, and then I have about 4 other stacks of glass if I do need them for the ceiling, if I want to make a roof to this place. So we're almost done placing in here. We just have the other section to go, and then I'm gonna have to start clearing out a lot of this nether wart to hopefully make it go throughout the whole place, as well as do the redstone, so that we have all the dispensers fire at one time, so we don't have any like bugs or glitches with that. But there we go, we've got all of our glass placed in. You know what, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like another build, so that's really what we were going for. Now let me put these dispensers in right here, and there we go, we got 1 dispenser there. And we had a wolf go over in here, so obviously that's an amazing place to put a dispenser. Obviously right there is another great place, and I think that we're going to put this last one right here because, you know, that just looks like a pretty good place. So, you know what, let's demonstrate how this thing's going to work. Boom, boom, there we go, and all of the nether wart's just going to come flying down into these areas down here, and we'll be like, oh, thank you very much, thank you, thank you, thank you, and we're just going to pick it all up and then replant everything else. So it should work just fine, and we don't need too much of a fancy redstone thing. This is a manual farm as it is, so that's just what we're going to have to deal with. Then we just flick it again like that, and it's all good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out the redstone to this thing, because when I do redstone on camera it always fails. So I'll figure out the redstone to this and then I'll come back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so it has been a while since, oh my goodness, there's an enderman right here. Let's take him down. Oh, and he teleported away. Hello enderman, I am here to fight you. And you teleported away again. They are such babies, I swear. But anyways, yeah, I did a lot of detailed work and everything, added a little bit more of all this stuff. How are you still alive? Die. Thank you. Alright, well anyways, I added a lot of detail, or not detail, but a lot of work to the walls and everything like that, and all you have to do now is add the ceiling on. So I did the redstone, the dispensers are working, added a little bit more nether wart, and this is how it looks from the outside. So we can enter in diagonally, and all we have to do now is do the ceiling. So I just have to make up my mind, do I want the glass to be one higher than this, or do I want it to be equal or even with this? And I think I actually want it to go, you know, up and have kind of like an ascending roof. So I'm going to figure out the way I want to do this, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so I've done a little bit of work on the roof, and now we just need to fill in all of this stuff right here on this level. Hopefully 2 stacks is enough. I don't think it's going to be. I just really don't want to go back home. But next episode we will be finishing up this farm, making it look all pretty on the outside and everything like that. So we will have to finish up the roof if we don't have enough right here on us today. But I think that's going to actually do it for this episode. I'm going to do a run through to try to fill up this whole farm with nether wart, and then maybe at the beginning of the next episode we'll try to do one that when it's all the way full and see how many we get for each you know, run through of it and everything like that. And then hopefully we can get a lot of the new blocks that come with nether wart, the red nether brick and the nether wart block itself. Hopefully we can get all of those in rapid fashion, I guess, once we get this farm up and running. So it should be pretty awesome. And like I said, in the next episode, I think I want to make like a storage room for the nether wart around this farm area, as well as making the exterior of the building look pretty as well, or just making it detailed, everything like that. So like adding coarse dirt near the outside of it and all that stuff to make it look like it's all burnt, and maybe add some lava to the build as well, because I think it's kind of lacking lava. But we actually had enough glass to finish up the roof, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, we're just going to do a run through of this right now. Hopefully get enough nether wart to fill out the whole thing. So there we go. We turned it on, and then this should turn it off right here. If I just do it one more time, there we go. And we can just collect all of this nether wart right here. And I'm going to see if it's enough to fill up the whole thing. Alright, I just finished planting up all of the nether wart, and we actually have about 3.5 stacks to spare, so that's pretty cool. Each one has a stack of nether wart on it, so that's 4 stacks, and then I believe nether wart drops like 2 or 3 every time it breaks, so we should get around 8 stacks every time we clear out this thing, or more if I'm counting right. Let's see, because like this one would give me around 2 to 3, or let's see, yeah, 2 to 3 stacks, so that would be 2 to 3 stacks, 2 to 3 stacks, so 8 to 12 stacks, I guess, when we take this thing out, so that should be pretty good. And yeah, now I've just gotta, you know, clear out all this stuff, get my inventory organized, and I guess that's going to do it for this episode. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. It took me a lot longer to record than I thought it was going to be, just because of all the resource gathering and everything like that. But that is going to do it for this episode, so hopefully you guys did all enjoy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I'm out for now. Peace!